Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Big whiff with the right hook. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. It's all offense all the time. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this...
That's it.
There's the bell for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. The perfect counter lands. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just avoids the left uppercut. That counter shot lands. No rest for the weary. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Alvarez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Just the same again. Don't.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that.
He'll start tiring out. Just
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Blocks that jab. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Just misses with that uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How about Alvarez in that last round? Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn. And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
They both want the knockout. Those counter punches have to hurt. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook doesn't score. Punch, counter punch. There's been... Whoa, wait a minute! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about Alvarez in that last round? The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? On to the 5th we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not till the senses have come back.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
The courage on display here is incredible. Looking to land the hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously...
On to the 6th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Catch and shoot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Can you believe what we're seeing? Well done with that counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing. That's
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around. Don't worry about that round. Let's go.
But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
But we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Round 7, here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much firepower here. No rest for the weary. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How about Alvarez in that last round? Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. And there's the bell for round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's...
Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use pain with a brawl.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big hard...
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be...
Sugar. Ricky hit.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So much hype. Here we go for round 1. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Big hook to the body. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Ricky Hatton has been clipped. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now he's got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well done with that counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Another scoring shot there. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's a...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. And he scores with the counter. Good defense on the right uppercut. This is a high-octane battle. If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Punch, counter punch. There's a scoring blow. Can't find a home for that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That hook was thrown with some bad intention. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. And that hook misses. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different...
Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Punching. That punch scores. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He parries away that left hook. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. In that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Here we go with these two. Whoa, wait a minute! This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He's dominating him, and he's going to let him know all about it. Haven't seen a jab yet. These two are going right after it with power punches. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. One punch could change everything in this battle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
There's the bell to start round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Ricky Hatton right now, not where he wants to be. That time counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. No rest for the weary. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch. Hold it right there! Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. In fact, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Robinson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. Here we go. It's round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Misses with the right uppercut. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
hook was off target. Swing and a miss with that hook. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight was... And there's the bell for round 8. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
A perfect counter lands. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Good counter punch. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because...
There's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
That's lights out right there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well,